prompt
remember.
me.
Yeah. So you just introduce yourself. And you can look at me as well, so it's not...
I'm looking at you.
Yeah, you can look at me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sobrane. And I'm an artist and I love painting things really big.
Cool.
I've got a base in Broome, which is also a gallery, which has just recently won a Small Business Award.
Yeah.
And now I'm also going to open a second business, and that is of t-shirts. And it's not going to be a normal t-shirt shop, just as my gallery isn't a normal gallery. It's not a whitewash walls gallery. It's a go-to gallery. You'll go and see street art on the floor, you walk on the artwork, and the t-shirt shop by far isn't going to be a standard t-shirt shop either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to have printed on your shirts?
That's variable. It's sort of morphing as I go along. I'm about 4 months out of actually opening the store, and I can push that back another month if I want. So things are changing and coming out not as I perceive them, which is kind of really cool.
Yeah.
But it's more about, I think shopping should be more about an experience. It's not about, you should be able to take, you shouldn't go to Kmart and go, that was really exciting. Like,
Yeah.
like we want to feel something.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And so it's your artwork and some local artists?
Yeah, one of the things that's morphing right now is that I'm taking on the Boab nut carvers and getting their designs onto t-shirts, which we have done. And it's pretty, it's so cool because it hasn't been done. Yeah, and these guys are getting paid for that to happen, so that's also another nice connection to make. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that side of things, and I'm learning a lot from the little art, like the little triangles of waves and what spin effects looks like represented on a Boab nut, and yeah, that's so very cool. And some of the designs that come in, like we get designs into the gallery all the time. They come in and sell them to us, and then we on-sell them, and just amazing, incredible designs, like graphic-wise. Yeah, really cool. Very, very talented.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me about the street art.
Street art it's morphed in the last 18 months to being full-time, and it's been since I've done the second stage of the silo. And I've also had the ability and freedom to just go and just do whatever comes along. And so I've said yes to nearly everything.
And where have you been painting?
Initially it was all around where the silo was in Victoria. That was pretty full on. Before that I was doing stuff I did some in Italy, and just a little bit up in the northern areas of Broome, that sort of thing. But now with COVID, I was really surprised, and I ended up just pretty much working full-time West Oz. And I haven't done very much in West Australia, so it's been really beautiful because I grew up here. Like, it's so nice to experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you paint? What do you love to paint?
Anything big, really. And that's even more because I was really like, no, I'm a bird painter and I paint wildlife, and but that's just changed completely now. I know from having the challenges of accepting, like a lot of people, can you paint a train and can you add a bit to it? And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a go. I don't know. And now that I know that I can push myself into all sorts of areas, it's been an amazing journey artistically. Yeah, to really push yourself into those different areas.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, it is. It's really wicked. The street art is something that really is challenging and inspiring all at once. Yeah.
You're saying how it's like a kind of a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it been like to do this for different towns? Like, how have you seen it? How has it been received?
It's hard to explain. We were talking about this afternoon, that whole feeling of, like, it's such a joy on a personal level. For me, when I first started, all I wanted to do was just paint that wall. I had no thought about what it could give to the community. That had not even come into my awareness until I started painting, and people were coming back day after day and looking at what I was doing. And I was like, some of these people that are coming back have never even seen art before. Like, they haven't gone into a gallery, it's not their thing. So to see stuff and bring that art to the masses is just a privilege. It's amazing. It's so good. Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah, it is unreal. Yeah. It's like you're giving so much in painting the wall, and it's so physical, but then you get so much back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a buzz.
And so what was appealing to you about doing this mentorship, to come down and mentor me?
I won New Your work, So I've known your work for a while, and I just wanted to see that up on a wall. I thought it would be amazing, the colours that you use and what that could give to a community like Carnarvon or anywhere. It's, incredible. Yeah, so seeing that today, seeing that fight, that little bit coming out, I was like, yes! It was so good. Yeah, I've just had such a ball. It's been so nice, and it's also given me something. Like, I've been like looking at where I'm at as a street artist. Like, I wasn't aware of, you know, what I'm doing. So it's given me a little bit more awareness of what I'm doing as well, which is really nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
It's been so fun to have two of us.
Yeah, I've really loved
project.
this. I've not had this before, so
Yeah.
I would do this absolutely 100 times over again. Yeah.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, definitely. And I was actually looking at a couple of the big street artists that are over in the Northern Hemisphere, and she just put up a post, one of them, and it was all the list of people who had helped her in her last few years on big walls. Like, she does major big walls, and I was like, yeah, if you're going to do big walls all the time, you're going to have help.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
Yeah.
Just the literal, like the coverage required, like
Yeah.
how long that takes
Even if
just
it's
to cover
someone on
it.
the ground going, can you please go and get me the wide on my legs won't go that far. It's those little things.
It's hard, yakka.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, cool. So what's next for you?
I head back to Broome just to touch base with the gallery. We agreed this year, I say agreed because I had a manager, and she said to me, what you need to do is, because it's become full-time, is you go away but you allow a week, 3 days, whatever it is, and you get back to Broome and touch base with the gallery and get in there and fizz it up a bit, and then you go again.
So how many businesses do you have? Or like you have one business,
Yeah,
and then
but
what's
they're
within
walls,
that?
the walls. So if I'm away doing a wall, I come back and I touch base with the gallery maybe a week, and then I go again.
Yeah,
That's kind of how the game plan's working at the moment.
that's awesome.
Yeah, because last year I went away for 6 months and just shut the gallery, and that was a great business plan for me, but probably not for the gallery. So we're doing it this way now.
That's unreal. So
Yeah.
you're a full-time artist, and you've just won a small business award.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me
for-
about that.
The Small Business Award was awarded to me for 0 to 6 employees. I was also a finalist in the Tourism Award, which is very cool, and also Innovation, which I so want to win next year. There's nothing more innovative than an artist in business.
It's
Yeah.
very inspiring
Yeah.
to know that an
Builders up in
artist.
Broome who did win it
Oh.
and probably definitely were worthy of it. I'm on your tail.
Yeah, yes, I'm on your tail. That's it. To know that there's artists out there who can have full-time employees and run a business and be, you know, you're stocking merchandise, you're about to do the t-shirts, you're selling original art, you're selling prints, I imagine,
Yes.
and then you're supporting gallery, so the venue, the overheads for the venue of the space, and then managers,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
and then yourself as and then you
Yeah.
get to do walls as well.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to be at the gallery all the time and you have to be painting all the time.
Yeah,
You're
so that's what's just
doing
manifested in the last summer when I was away for 6 months, shut the gallery down. When I got back, I decided then that I needed a manager. And I've learned, and this is probably one of those big moments where I was like, if I need a manager, then the business will get bigger to handle that. Yeah, and it has done. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's like if you need a house, somehow, if you're running your own business, it's somehow you make more money so you can handle it somehow. I don't know what happens, but it does.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
expansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of the things I learned is that if I didn't have that manager, I would have stayed smaller just because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
You got the manager, okay, I can go higher.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then you work out how to maintain that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You go, this is what I need, and everything else has to come into play.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Realign. Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes it all feel possible.
Yeah.
Like that idea that we all have had in our heads that you can't make money as an artist. You can't make a living as an
that's how
artist.
we're
And it's
brought
like,
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're not only making
It's
money,
just
but
crazy.
you're thriving. And
Yeah.
you're
I
employing
love
other
that
people.
word. I love that word. I love thriving. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good. Well, thank you so
Pleasure.
much.
Thank you. It was so good to just come down and do this with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I reckon.
So good sharing whatever I could.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love doing that.
it's made it feel possible for me. It's just
Oh,
taken
wow.
so much stress out of it because it all just felt so big.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it is big. You're out in the open. You're in front of everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.